y'all? Welcome to Who is Derek Andre TV. I am Derek Andre, and if you've been keeping up with the channel, you know that I am doing a series based on a PDF I wrote a few months ago called Steps in the Right Direction. It's basically a guide to help people who are considering getting into a blended relationship understand what they're getting into. And it's also a guide for people who may have never dated while having children. And these are some questions you should ask yourself before you allow someone into your world with you and your child/children. It's a very good PDF. There's 28 questions. I'm going through them one by one in this video series so that you can be able to have a reference, a guide, because a lot of times when we speak in terms of parenting, we don't always speak in terms of step parenting. We generally speak from the standpoint of being the parent yourself or getting someone pregnant or having a baby, not always in terms of step parenting, or as I'm trying to, the term I'm trying to use more increasingly is non-biological parent, because step parenting does have kind of a little bit of a negative connotation to it. So we've done 3 questions already, 3 videos with 3 questions. The questions that we've done so far, number 1 is, do you like children? Number 2 is, do you have experience with children? If so, in what capacity? And the third video that we just released was, what role would you like to play in the child or children's life? Now, before we go into question number 4 for this video, let me do some quick housekeeping. First of all, I want to thank everyone who has returned to watch some of the videos. And if you've been a follower of the channel over the years, I truly appreciate you. Thank you very much. If you're not and you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by, and consider subscribing and clicking that reminder bell so that you never have to miss another video. If you like this video, please, by all means, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, tell your friends, feel free to share it. If you're watching this video or any of the videos in the series and you are a seasoned non-biological parent, leave some comments, leave some feedback, help some folks out. Help some folks out. Give some of your expertise, because even though I have 28 questions that I've written, that only just scratches the surface of some of the scenarios that you may run into. Now, the purpose of this series is not to discourage you. It is just to give you a different perspective, because so many times we go into these relationships not understanding what it will entail from you, what you will have to put into it. You know, we're always taught in terms of parenting, if you're the parent, you know, don't go out there and get nobody pregnant, or don't, you know, or how to, you know, raise your own kids. But it's a very different animal when you are attempting to help and assist raise someone else's child that you only know a portion of the gene pool for. So, having said that, we've done the housekeeping. We talked about what we've previously recorded and the videos that are already live. So today, the question I'd like to ask is question number 4 in this series is, wait a minute, that's wrong. Hang on, hold on. Nope, that's right. That's the right question. Question number 4 is, what title would you like to be called by the child or children? Now, let me read to you what I wrote. Do you love the idea of being called mom or dad? Or would you rather be called by your first name? Regardless of your answer, let me offer you a suggestion. Let the child call you what they feel most comfortable with. Also, keep in mind that if they choose to call you by your name, it does not diminish their eventual love for you. That can be a very sensitive subject on what you're called, what you're referred to, what title the child or children will refer to you as. So I've been in situations, in blended family situations, where I've been called daddy by my non-biological child, and I've also been called Derek because that was the comfort level. And you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with either or. Because some parents, especially when you're speaking in terms of a non-custodial parent, take issue with sharing that title. They really do. I had a situation years ago where there was a situation where one of my children's mothers was dating a guy, and my child was calling him daddy. I took offense to that, and I only took offense to it not because I'm shallow or my self-esteem is low, or I had any. She had only been dating him for a short period of time. And I take my role as daddy seriously. Okay? I do. I take my role as daddy very seriously. So that's not a title that I'm willing to share. And let me just put a sidebar on that. If you are the non-custodial parent and you're active in the child's life, you may not have to worry about what the other person is going to be called, because they won't feel the need to call that person or give that person your title. Okay, if you're the non-custodial parent and you're not in the house with the child. Now, if there is no other parent, the other parent is absent, the likelihood of you being referred to as mom or dad will probably increase based upon your attitude in the relationship. If you come in with a good attitude, wanting to be a part of this family, wanting to build it, wanting to see it grow, and not trying to impose your authority or anything like that on the situation, 9 times out of 10, you will probably end up carrying a pretty significant title of mom or dad in that situation. Now, if you come in and you're acting funny and you're referring to the child, that's her kids, or those are his kids, then the likelihood of you being referred to endearingly as mom or dad is probably going to be minimized, okay? So depending on how you'd like to be referred to will determine how you enter the relationship. Now, you can't force it, okay? You can't force it. That's something that I think happens in a lot of blended family situations, because this person has come into it to basically take the space, not the place, take the space of the non-custodial parent. The custodial parent feels like the child should refer to this person as mom or dad, and you may come in and feel like, this, since I'm paying the bills, I'm doing this, I should be. Man, don't force it. Ladies, don't force it. Let the child call you and refer to you what they feel comfortable with. As I stated in my little synopsis here, it does not diminish their love for you or their value of you. It doesn't change things. My current non-biological daughter calls me Derek when we're together, but when she's out with her friends, or we run into them and they're out, or somebody comes by, she refers to me as dad. This is my dad. So don't get so hung up on titles that you jeopardize a relationship with the child and with the custodial parent that didn't have to be jeopardized because you wanted to be called daddy or you feel like you should be called mommy. Just let it play out. Because titles, if you've lived long enough, you understand titles don't always mean anything. They really don't. There are some people out there that carry the title and mom and dad, and they do a terrible job, and their relationship with the children is atrocious. So don't get so hung up on titles that you miss an opportunity to just be in a loving blended family situation with child or children that truly love and adore you, because it's little things like what you call and what that can truly mess things up. Okay. So I hope these are helpful, y'all. I know sometimes I may seem like I'm rambling, but hopefully these tips help, because when I started doing the blended family non-biological parent thing, I had no clue of what I was doing. And so I had to feel through it in the dark. You know, when a person gets pregnant, when a woman gets pregnant or a couple gets pregnant, they have like 9 months to plan. When you date somebody who already has children and you don't have any, or you've never dated somebody with children that were not your own, well, you ain't really had time to plan for that. You're just kind of coming in cold. And that takes some skill, and it's not easy. And so if you can read through these questions and ask yourself real questions and answer them honestly, maybe, just maybe, you can save yourself some unnecessary headaches. Maybe you'll realize that this relationship isn't for you, or maybe you'll realize that, you know what, I need to practice more in this area. I need to put a little more focus on this because I want to be a better parent, like this, blah, 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 blah. Use this PDF as a tool. Use this video series as a tool and share it with anybody that you know who might be in this situation. Below this video, there will be a link to the actual PDF. If you just want to download it, it's totally free. There's no additional charges. It's totally free. If you want to download it and just have it and read it, make notes on it, or keep it on your phone. But if you feel like you need it and you want some guidance and you want some help, please let me help you. I'm doing the best that I can to offer, you know, something that I think will make a difference in the lives of people and help families to grow and bond and love and become stronger, whether you're a biological family or a non-biological blended family. All right, so thanks so much, guys, for watching. I'm Derek Andre. You're watching Who is Derek Andre TV. Next video will be released in a couple of days. That'll be question number 5. I won't tell you what the question is, but if you download the PDF, you'll already know. But thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate all of you. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, reminder bell, thumbs up, and comment. Tell a friend, all right? I love you all. Thank you very much. Be peace, be love, be one, and I will see you in the next video.